Hey fellow shooters, we're back again. This is Doug from Magitouch Air Gun and Laser Range, where we specialize in dry fire training. We are now going to move into our review part 3. Okay, welcome back everybody. We finished up exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the basic training. We're going to go ahead and shoot at the right arrow on the screen, which will then move us over to advanced training. We'll go through course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4, and course 5. So let's go ahead and aim at course 1. Again, remember, we always need to shoot above the title. For example, the blue area of course 1, we need to shoot above that blue rectangle. So we fire in there. We now aim at one player, and we look at our objective. It's to hit as many targets as possible. Now let's study what we're seeing here. We're seeing targets that are popping up sort of like the tactical concept. Maybe back in the old days of, what was it? Hogan's Alley. Yeah, that's what it was. Targets pop up, and we got to tell back in that game who was good and who was bad. In this particular case, we're assuming they're all bad. So hit as many targets as possible. Aim at start. Fire. Again, I want you to remember that you're not seeing any type of a red laser hitting the screen because I am using infrared. Now, let me explain to you the difference between using infrared and red. I'm only familiar with 2 camera systems, laser ammo and iMarksman. Now, they're both good. But the problem with iMarksman is it will only read IR, infrared, and it will not operate off of recoil. Now, if I go into the smokeless range camera system from laser ammo, I can use red, and I can use IR, and I can use recoil. So, as I said, right now I'm using a CERT 110. I've got the pistol injected into a CERT stick, so I'm going to be using a rifle in this particular sequence, utilizing an infrared laser. So you will not see any type of red mark on the screen. So let's aim at start and fire. And let's get ready and fire. Again, listen for the steel. Now I'm taking a little more time trying to hit the good high marks. Oh, took too long on that one. Let's take a little while. Wait, and they go away. Wait, and they go away. So we have to be ready to shoot. Now, I got a score of 212 on the first round, a speed of 14 for a bonus, and an accuracy of 97 with a score of 323. I haven't even placed novice at this point. So let's go ahead and shoot continue. It looks like we're going to have a different sequence this time. I'm not messing around on this one. All right, they just keep popping up and I keep shooting. Takes a little bit to move all the way from the left to the right. It's kind of nice when the targets are close. Well, we didn't get a shot at that last one because our time ran out. So in this one, we bumped up to 283 for our score, speed bonus, we got 112. We really bumped that up. And we got a score in this particular case of 141. So we still have one final round. I'm not going to evaluate anything else yet. Let's move forward. All right, ready? And I took too long. I missed one. Missed another one. You can't take too long on this one. Look what happens. Take too long and you miss. I'm just taking too long. All right, this was poor. A score of 68, speed bonus of 1, accuracy 26, but I still ranked as a sniper. But again, my most important part is to look at the AAR target above. Notice in that target that my grouping was almost 90% shots in the I mean, we've turned center mass red. So we have got some really good shooting going on here. Again, I was a little bit upset because I missed. I mean, I didn't just miss by shooting. I didn't even get to shoot because I took too long. So one of the things we have to look at when we come into this part here is that we are not only looking at accuracy, but this particular exercise brings us into speed. We need both. This would be a fabulous exercise to continue working on in order to increase your speed and your technique while honing those skills. So let's aim and shoot at return to main menu. And let's go into course number 2. I'm going to aim and shoot at 1 because I want just one player. What's my objective? Hit all approaching targets and do not let them get too close. So I'm assuming that the closer they get, maybe the lower the score is going to be. I'm also looking at this thing and noticing that we have white targets with a background of black, and we have some that are black with a white background. I'm going to have to make an assumption here that there's a difference in these two targets, and I'm going to bet that I know what's going on. I got a really good sneaking suspicion that the targets that are black are going to need a double tap. By double tap, we need 2 shots to take them down. So let's go ahead and aim, shoot at start, get ourselves ready, and 1 shot, 1 shot, 2 shots. I was right. Yeah, you got to make sure and double tap that one. I had one completely missed because I was focusing on something else. Double tap the black. There we go. Double tap the black. There we go. Good. All right. Ooh, I was all over the place on this one. Score of 365, speed bonus of 113, accuracy bonus of 174, total of 652. Gives me the ranking of a rifleman. And again, you guys know me. Most important thing I want to take a look at is the upper target. And I'm going to tell you what. Center mass. Every shot was in center mass except maybe 3, maybe even just 2. But even though my center mass shots were there, a lot of them were scattered, but I did have a good solid grouping in around the heart area. So, you know, that's telling me something there too. But I'm going to be real honest with you guys about something. I really wasn't aiming at the heart area. That just happens to be where my shots were being placed. Okay? So, how about we return down to the main menu again? Let's go over to course number 3. Aim and shoot at it. Aim and shoot at 1. Objective. Hit as many moving targets. Okay, now we're dealing with moving targets. Video indicates to me that we have moving targets and we also have stationary targets. Also looks as though that those targets are not standing for very long, so it's going to be dealing with time and accuracy. I want to mention one other important thing. This program does work on standard ballistic process. So that means that if a target is moving, you're going to have to lead that target in order to be able to hit it. Because if you aim on the target and fire, by the time the shot's made, the target will be out of the way. So let's go ahead and aim at start and fire. Loading. Let's get ready to go. See what's going to happen here. Lead your target. Listen for the steal. Gosh, I got a few steals even on the moving targets. That wasn't bad. I missed that one completely. Waited too long. I hear the clock ticking, which means I'm about out of time, so I didn't get a shot at that last one. Wow, look at this. My shots are all over the place. Score 176. I'm looking at a speed bonus of 50, accuracy bonus of 88, total 314 gives me a ranking of a sniper. Ranking is good, but again, let's take a look at that target up there. Many of my shots are in center mass. A lot of those are in center mass, almost wiped out to center black. But I've got a real crazy flyer all the way up at the very top. I just almost missed everything there. Got one on the upper left hand as we face into right hand shoulder and two over in the arm. So I got a couple crazy shots in there. I don't have any excuses. They're there. I can't argue with it. Evaluate what my shooting is doing, and if I need to, I can go back and return the menu, and I could give this particular course another try. All right, let's go over to course number 4. Let's aim at it and fire. Let's choose one player. Objective: hit as many moving targets as possible. All right, we're back to moving again. So now we're looking at speed and accuracy. Looks like our targets are popping up and staying stationary, and they're also moving along the back rail. Let's give it a shot. Aim at start, fire. We're loading. Get ready. I missed one. All right, they keep coming, you keep shooting. I can tell that I'm not putting a lot of shots in center. I'm hitting the targets, and that's about all I'm doing on some of these. All right. AAR shows a score 173, shows speed bonus of 66 and an accuracy bonus of 83. Total score of 322, which brings me up to rifleman. You know what? Remember what I told you? We can go back in with the enter key and change things. Maybe what I need to do is go back and change this so that I can get a higher score. You think? Nah, let's just be honest about it. Okay, go back up to the AAR at the very top. Notice that, again, the majority of my shots are within center mass. It looks like I've got 5 shots that are a little on the outside along the neck, shoulder, and arm, but the rest of them are pretty much in center mass, so not too bad overall. Okay, again, I really wish that they had some way that they could project each individual target out and see where you are, but I can also imagine that if there's 20-25 targets in there, it would be a lot of work to do that. So, you know what? What I'm going to say is I'm actually pretty happy with what we have here. This targeting system is coming out good. It's accurate. The response time is quick. We're not seeing a lot of delay from the time that I pull the trigger until the impact is made. So let's not complain too much. Let's move on. Shoot and aim at return to menu. All right, so let's go back up and aim and shoot at course number 5. One player. Objective: hit as many moving targets as possible. Well, you know what? We can understand why this is more advanced because we got moving. We have moving targets. We have still targets. They're moving along the floor. They're moving along. Oh, we got them moving along the floor, and they're moving up and down along the wall too. So we got to watch both of those. Remember, if they're moving, lead your target. So let's get ready. See what we can do here. Missed again. I didn't lead my target. I'm not even getting to some of these are moving so fast. Missed. Wow. This one's eating me up, folks. Missed again. Missed. This is tough. Gosh, by the time I get my eyes on one and ready to shoot, it's gone. You know, I never have shot the one going up and down. Woo, look at this. 543 score, speed bonus of 110, accuracy bonus of 215, and a total of 868 status as rifleman. Again, you know where I'm going, folks. I'm going back up to the AAR target. And wow, I've got, again, probably 90% of my shots within the white center mass area. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots that are completely out of the center mass target. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to assume that maybe those were my misses. I don't know for sure. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's nothing indicating on here to tell me if those were misses or if they were just high shots on something. But either way, we're looking at a rifleman status, and I am looking at seeing that my grouping was scattered around, but it was still within the center mass area. So we got what we got, and we're just going to move forward from there. Aim and shoot at return to main menu, and that will take us back to the advanced training, and we have completed all 5 courses in advanced training. So I will be back with you in a minute, and we'll go into the next session.